PCCD and OVS want to better inform and educate the field with the OVS Consolidated standards. Pennsylvania has long been considered a leader when it comes to these operational standards that are designed to maintain quality services and programming delivered by skilled advocates and staff. The standards are meant to be a guide to VSPs for best practices and excellent service delivery, provide minimum expectation for VSPs, and ensure uniformity of service delivery across the Commonwealth. The standards provide the minimum expectation of victim service delivery and ensure professionalism of the victim services field. PCCD and OVS has launched a series of recordings that walk program staff through our standards. The OVS newsletter will announce new recordings as they are available. In this session, we will highlight the collaboration with community agencies standard. Programs who have PCCD as oversight entity will need to have a collaboration with community agencies policy in place. Following this training, the program staff contact assigned to your grant can help answer individual questions about the collaboration with community agencies standard. The Victim Services Program shall develop and maintain partnerships with other community agencies. The program shall be familiar with other community agencies within their service area that provide services to victims of crime to ensure that victims have the best and equal access to services. Every effort should be made to avoid duplication of services in the community. Strong collaborative relationships help ensure that victims have an array of services available to meet their needs. Collaborative relationships help foster information sharing of available services and the streamlining of referrals and systems navigation without duplication. Collaborative discussions help identify gaps in local service systems. The VSP shall maintain a current resource list of community agencies identified as providing victim-centered services. These lists are reviewed and/or shared with victims so that they can be made aware of the many different resources available in the community. Examples to include are the District Attorney's Office, local county victim witness office, domestic violence centers, shelters, and emergency housing, rape and sexual violence crisis centers, counseling, therapy, and behavioral health agencies, children, youth, and families, child advocacy centers, medical providers, and food insecurity resources. Helpful resources such as these and others are compiled and readily shared so that victims can access these systems on their own or with the help of the advocate. These lists should be updated regularly to ensure the accuracy of information and to ensure that new collaborative partners are added. The VSP shall meet and have contact with other community agencies to gain clarity on the services provided. PCCD encourages active participation with other community agencies to discuss and understand the services offered by local agencies and how these services may be accessed. The VSP shall establish a victim-centered referral procedure in cooperation with these community agencies. The procedure may include the development of memorandums of understanding, a process for referrals while maintaining confidentiality, and reasonable expectations for information and services when making referrals. The VSP shall work in coordination with other victim service programs to develop, provide, and enhance a continuum of victim-centered support services to victims and witnesses. This may include working with other providers to identify gaps in the availability of services and to focus on enhancing existing services. The VSP shall serve on local task force groups, the Criminal Justice Advisory Board, CJAB, etc., to be able to address and effectively manage issues affecting crime victims within the service area. Active participation in these groups ultimately helps to strengthen collaborative relationships for holistic service provision. Offering training to other community service agencies that provide services to crime victims and receiving training from these agencies can help reinforce collaborative relationships. BSPs are encouraged to provide training to community partners on available services, the Victims' Compensation Assistance Program, and promoting crime victims' rights, highlighting the Crime Victims Act and other relevant legislation. Cross-training opportunities can be a highly effective approach in helping advocates and staff to learn more about available services and systems. As a final Striving for Excellence marker, VSPs are encouraged to advocate for the development of support services for victims of all crimes. Support services and systems play a vital role in victims' healing and restoration. Please email or call the program staff contact assigned to your grant with any questions. Thank you.